And I'm live. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me and Tanji tonight. She has a special little way that she likes to come on. So I am looking for her thumbs up to let her into the stream. And we'll be getting ready. So, what Tanji does with her readings is she does third eye, which means if you would like a reading, don't type in any questions, just type in me if you would like a reading. And she connects her third eye with your third eye and your spirit guides. And then once you are ready and you're ready to send that information to her, you type in sent in large letters, and then she will connect with your guides and she will um, start doing a reading. So she's ready to go, and here we are. Do, do, do.
Hey
There she
there,
is.
everybody.
Hello. Mwah, mwah. First, I go like that. This is how we start when we go live. We're a couple of crazy little kids, so
Yeah.
we like to have fun.
We love it.
Ben,
Hi, Ben. Hi,
oh
Gina.
my goodness,
Stabs,
it's
Amy,
late at
everybody.
your time. Oh my goodness. Thank you for joining us. Oh, and everybody's
Hi,
popping
Rain.
in. Hello, everybody. Amy. Okay, let me start all the way at the beginning. Rain's Garden, no, Rain's Kitchen and Garden
Rain.
is here. Sabs Rari is here. Hello, Sabs.
Stabs.
And of course, the Roman Biscotti, the wonderful Tangi. We got
Roman's
Amy.
in her spaceship.
Yep, she's up
Hey,
in
Amy. Hi,
that
Tracy.
she's up in that spaceship.
Yeah.
There. We load to Gina, and then we have the lovely Ben. I can't do his accent, but I love it when he says, "Oh, hi, Heather." So I'm like,
I
"Hi,
know. I love that.
Ben." And anybody else that I missed so far? Nope. Yes. So I have a surprise. Well, we have a surprise, but I'm excited because, as a lot of you know, Tanji has finally came up with her own cards. And let's do the Kermit. Yay!
Yay!
And
Dun, dun,
she is
dun.
going to be doing her first official readings to them with them tonight on my channel.
Woo!
Ooh, thank you,
Thanks,
my dear.
Heather, for
I
letting me do that.
I feel so honored. They're awesome cards.
Thank you, darling. Thank you for letting me do it. Hi,
Hello,
Ellen.
Lynn. So, anybody who would like that reading, let me know. Let us know. Make sure we can see you putting me in. And I know that Sobs wanted one. Oh, she already said sent.
Who did?
Okay, here we go. This is Sabs Rari.
Dabs, yay! I love it when they know how we roll, but if they don't, they could always read the description. And thanks for being here, everybody.
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty, me, please. So, Rain, I will star your comment. And is there anything? Oh, you're already set. Okay, here we go. Now I'll let you go first.
Thank you, darling.
Yes, I can't wait to see these cards.
I have 5 different backs. You can use them as tarot or oracle or both combined. I only have 6 oracle left for sale currently. Check out my channel, Roman Biscotti. I think the link is in the description below for my channel. 44 cards for the oracles, and I put an extra signature bonus card in, and I forgot to do that with the other orders. I'm sorry. But 44 cards of oracles. Canadian funds include shipping, $65. That covers the shipping, the PayPal fees I got to pay, and such. And I ship to North America and the UK. And if you're interested, please contact me on the Roman Biscotti channel under one of my latest videos about the cards. Yeah. Okay. And I will be ordering later in the month more of the tarot. They're a mix. No 2 decks are alike. So, and the guides and I work with the person's energy.
That's cool.
To send them specific messages. A lot of them are only one-time images, and others are, I've got a few copies of each. So they got 5 different backs. Okay. Sabs. What do Sabs guides want Sabs to pay attention to right now? So third eye message, right away I'm getting, pay attention to the laundromat, dear. So that would be a grandmother or grandfather type energy. They don't have to be your grandmother or grandfather, but that's the energy they're coming through as in they're like, pay attention, what I say? To the laundromat, dear. I got the message out. Laundromat. So that could mean actual cleaning, dry cleaning, clothing that's dirty needs to be cleaned, or you forgot to pick up dry cleaning, or laundering. Somebody's laundering something, not you, but it was more, no, it's clothing. And or machinery that washes clothing, or a steamer or something you would use. Because sometimes they don't go into detail. The guides are like, pay attention to the laundromat. And what they could mean is, you have a steamer you forgot you have, or you have to fix it. It's something to do with laundering and clothing or the machinery. Okay. No, she's like, move on. All right, that means we're done with the third eye message. That's so sometimes it's deep and sometimes it's just, hey, pay attention to the math. Okay. I know, Rain, but I'm not doing a business. I'm just a starving artist trying to sell some art. And it's not permanent. I do these things. I make art, I create them, people want them, and then I move on to something else. Yeah. But thank you, dear. Yes. Okay, Sabs. Let's see. Let's do the 3 cards. Oh, and some of these images in my personal deck weren't cropped right and they were mistakes, but they're happy mistakes. I kept them. The ones I send out, people purchase, are perfect for me and my guide standards. They're not off. So some of these are, but some of them are also celebrity lookalike things, and I can't sell those. They're just for my personal use. So please keep that in mind. Okay, Sabs. You got the bat in the moon, the Jedi with the R2D2, and the fabulous goat, or GOAT, greatest of all time, or someone athletic or full of energy, bungee jumping from a cliff in the clouds with a giant sausage, a giant bun. And I like how the goat has 3 horns. So maybe he's horny, or pardon the pun, or he's extra special, has extra special abilities. So right now, what I'm getting is, it's a full moon tonight. Happy full moon, everybody. So with this full moon energy, Sabs, right? Embracing the creatures of the night, some nighttime energy, dreams coming in. Write it down. Embrace that full moon energy. If you got to charge something, crystals, pets, tarot, decks, books, money, anything you want charged or cleansed, even yourself, bathe in that full moon light. Don't forget to do that. If it resonates with anyone else, take what applies, and if it don't, let it fly. And then also pairing up with a gadget or something non-human, non-living. Well, to me, inanimate objects are living, but that's just me and my way. A sentient being that may not be considered alive. Pairing up and using electronics to your advantage. Maybe you got to charge your cell phone in moonlight. I don't mean like electronically charge it. I mean like moonlight charge it. Pairing up and being compatible with the gadget, gazmo, electronic device, or technical appliance, something that will stand by your side and work for you. For example, if you needed to get rid of, sometimes people, I get it, you don't want to get out with the old and get in with the new until the old is completely not usable. But for example, say you need a new washing machine and you're like, it's on its last legs, but it's not dead yet. But in order for the universe to provide you and allow what you need to come in to help you do a better laundry or make life easier, sometimes it's better to get rid of the old. You don't have it for a little bit. The universe goes, oh, I see that you made an effort to get rid of that thing that's no longer working for you. Guess what? Someone who's moving out next door is going to give you their new washer, or whatever, that kind of situation. Something like that as an example. When you show the universe you're willing to make an effort to get what you need and make room for it, the universe can step in. Maybe not exactly when or how you want, but it will. Also, finally, the third and final card for you, Sabs. Um, Someone, I don't know who, if it's you or someone else, could be an animal, I don't know, is adventurous and takes risks and an adrenaline seeker and pumped and full of energy. You could just be, maybe you're going to be watching sports this weekend, or someone you know, if it's you, maybe, is going to be taking an adventurous, like an escape. What do you call those when you go for like zip lining or bungee or an adventure getaway or something? And having fun with it. And, I'm going to go safely. I'm not a bungeeologist, and if you need to see one safely, please do so. For entertainment purposes only, but also someone is full of energy, needs to get out there and needs to use that energy in a fun, safe way, that the extreme sports kind of way. Or, I mean, extreme sports to me is standing on one leg in the yard, you know, staring at the sky. That's my level. But to whatever somebody's level of extreme sports is, it's getting it out, getting outside, having fun, not just standing outside, but going out and doing something that is not only physically activital, new word,
New word.
physical activital
Activital.
activity that is beneficial, but that shows off your skills. And maybe there's a vendor and you can get a hot dog or a bun, or don't forget to eat and give you the protein before going outside and exerting energy. Hope that helped you, Sabs. Close the gate. Sending you kisses, white light, chakras aligned. Boop. Over to you, Heather.
Like Tanji said, adventure. I got the South card. Places. Whoops. Sorry about the glare. Places you want to go. Of course, I have to pick one of the most. Here, let me move my so I could get the hand in there. All right. So if you look there, little by yourself, little umbrella going out into whatever cosmos. She's the explorer. You are taking time. It says south too. So maybe you're thinking of taking a trip south of you, but wherever it is, it's calling for you to have an adventure. I also got the desert, solitaire. I didn't know this was a word. Solitariness. So it's saying you might be needing some solitary time, and just like the goat on his flying off the mountains, going on by himself looking for an adventure. So that might take you to the desert. For here in America, the Southwest is the desert. Doing so, you will get that breath of life. It says you need to tap into life, find it, what it is that excites you, what makes you feel alive. And again, spending that time by yourself. And sometimes that's the best time. You don't always have to be in large groups of people. For some of us, we need more of quiet time, like in nature, on the desert, in a swing with birds, sitting on your branch, or going off into space with an umbrella, never knowing what falling stars might come. So it's a whole beautiful, magical realm of, even if it's through meditation, if you can't really physically get out, using your imagination to create these wondrous places that you can go to in your mind. And or if you're able to do astral travel, that could be also another form of going on adventure and exploring. And then the last card to end it, which I thought was pretty cool, we began with the South card and we end with the North card, expansion. So wherever it is that you want to go, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to try, um, don't close yourself off into a small space. Don't be I'm not saying like narrow minded, but just know that the world, the whole, well, here we go, perfect, the universe. Whoops, here we go again. The universe, beautiful, huge, big, north expansion. So no, don't think, it's like you can think outside of the box. Don't feel like you have to be limited to one area or place or one thing. Just, the world, the universe is your oyster. You can explore, go have fun, take that time that you need for yourself to breathe that life back into you. And also too, maybe this could be also a card saying that, you're out in nature, but make sure that you're taking deep breaths, because sometimes we forget to take those deep breaths that we need during the day, because we're always constantly going, doing this, thinking about that, whatever it is, that we forget to take time to just stop and Notice your breath. Slow down your thoughts. Get grounded. Get centered. And then, you're in that state of mind where it's like, okay, you can pick up and you can go again. So, um, yes, have fun, explore, connect with nature, and know that, the universe is yours. Whatever it is that you want to do, to go, to create, it's there for you.
Beautiful,
Point
darling.
Yes. So just really quick while we were reading, we did have Patricia come in. We had Janet P come in. We had Bora Bora. So hello everybody, and we already have a bunch of cents to you. So, and Seth
Hey,
says
thank you.
thank
They're all in the
you.
queue.
Oh, this is
You're
awesome.
welcome.
No, think of Kermit the Frog singing Rainbow Connection. Oh, and there's the little frog.
My
I was
Graggy
wondering
Fraggy.
what was on your head.
Graggy Fraggy.
Yes. So next up is,
So we have Ben. Ben said me way back. Did you get Ben? Because I know he's
yep.
got to go to bed
I
soon.
have Rain's Kitchen. I have Ben. I have Patricia, and I have Amy. And if I missed anybody else, please let me know. So I know Rain already did send a little while back, so she's good to go.
All right, and then Ben will be next.
Yes,
Just in
Ben
case
is next.
Ben, you're getting sleepy. If you can't stay up, you can watch it back. Yeah. Unless it's a Saturday night, maybe Ben's going to stay up and
It's Saturday night.
party with us and watching the live.
Nobody. He's got us.
Okay, it's Rain. Thank you, Rain. Got it? Sending you white light kisses, chakras aligned, opening the gate. I saw your comment earlier, and it's both Oracle and Tarot combined. You can use it and read it any way you like. If you see the Fool card, it doesn't have to be used as a Fool card. It could be something else, regardless of gender. It could be Empress energy or whatever you're drawn to. So every reading, I can get the same card for different readings and get different meanings too. All that good guide energy is in my cards. Thank you, teams, for helping me make them. Okay, Rain. What your guys and teams want you to be aware of right now. Okay, that was psychic, something crawling on my foot psychically. There was nothing there, so I'm channeling. So watch for little critters or a surprise guest, depending on your view. They don't bother me. If they're not a threat, I put them outside. I don't know, a little critter, nature critter. Maybe you're outside and you're not paying attention and chipmunk's on your foot. Or something cute. I love it when they do that because they want food and peanuts. So that was just a quick little watch out your reflexes. You don't accidentally punt a chipmunk because you're like, oh, what was that? So not to get startled if something's crawling on your foot or on your persons. Or maybe you need to pay attention and be startled or be aware and not think it. Maybe you thought it was a chipmunk and it's not. Be safe. I'm not a naturologist. If you need to see one safely, please do so. Okay. Ooh. All right. Oh, wow. Nature. Okay. First we got, right now it could be the energy of the emperor or the sun, but I'm just going to show you and then I'm going to tell you. Please keep in mind, most of my personal deck is accidents and misprints that were not cropped right. So if you see extra things, is because I put marker on or whatever. The ones that you guys are getting when you ordered, they'll be up to par. These are just the misfits, but I love them. So you got Emperor Sun energy, and then you got this card. I get road trip with that one, and then look, the nature, the beautiful magical mushroom, if you will, Rain. Garden, nature. Now, this is a connective card for me spiritually. I'm naturally high because my parents did drugs when they were pregnant with me and conceiving me and with all that stuff. So I have the natural psilocybin beings in me naturally. So I don't do drugs, but I don't need to because I have that connected, I see gnomes and stuff just being in my backyard. but to each their own. But connection for you with the what I call the psilocybin gnomes and family, whether you partake in mushrooms or not. It's the connection with the nature, seeing the face, seeing the invisible. This is what this card means to me. The psilocybin, I hope I'm saying that right. Psilocybin family, the fungi, the fungus, the creatures, the sentient beings that are alive in these, spores. Also allergy season, it can mean that too. But connecting with there's like little creatures and there's documentaries and shows about it. I call it the psilocybin tribe, and they're alive. And it's like Horton Hears a Who. It's kind of based like that. When you look on a flower or a mushroom, there's a whole world and a universe in there. And there could be little creatures living on there too. So anytime in nature, personally for me, I speak for me. Before I pick a flower or play with some piece of grass or a blade of grass outside, I always say permission to pick. And if they say, yeah, go ahead, I'll pick it and play with it. If not, I leave it alone. So the psilocybin family, the entities and or pollen, fungus, and spores, pay attention to. Sitting pretty in your power, refraining from something that you're being, what is the word? You're being diligent? Not strict. You're being, when you control yourself. Oh my God, I know words, but I can't think when I'm doing readings. Self-discipline. Thank you, teams. That hurt. Self-discipline, and not wavering on your. For example, Rain. Example. You told someone you were not taking the garbage out because it's their turn to take it out. This is an example, and you're sticking by your guns. You're like, no, I know it's stinky and the flies are getting into it, but I told you, Bobby, you're supposed to take out the garbage last week, and I'm not paying you until you do. That kind of thing. Or it could be self-discipline with yourself or an animal or nature or weather or the universe. Whatever it is, you're sticking to your guns. You're sitting pretty in a good way. You're not caving into emotional or whatever demands from outside influences and sources. And you'll come in your power. That will help you be in your power. It's like the sun. The sun shining on Rain. Her name is Rain. And then traveling. When you have those days when it's a quick jaunt to somewhere, maybe it's 20 minutes to get there or whatever. But it feels like it took 3 days, that kind of thing. Like it's a long winding road, but it's quick, but it just took too long to get somewhere. But then it's going to be fun once you get there. The adventure begins. Metaphorically, figuratively, or spiritually, or financially. Take that as you will. You'll be like, woohoo, we started out, we're going, okay, why is it taking so long? Oh my God, are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
And then it's like uphill, then you're like, maybe it's traffic, maybe it's whatever you got to deal with. But once you're there, you got to let the stresses of getting here was a bitch. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then, stick to your guns. Do what makes you empowered in your own personal sunshiny way. Connect with nature. Watch out for pollen. But also maybe you go to the store and you see a really cool mushroom statue or something. I don't know. Go look at it. Maybe there's a mushroom crystal that wants your attention. You don't have to buy it, but just being around it can be beneficial. And nature itself. And or watch out for suspicious mushrooms and fungi on your property. And if you get a what is it called? H.P. Lovecraft weird space mushroom on your property, take a photo and send it to me. But in general, to me, this is a positive connecting with nature and unseen beings and goodness that is there to help you and enlighten you. So send your kisses, white light chakras aligned, close the gate, hope that helped you. Rain. Take it away, Heather.
And just really quick, now when I respond to somebody in chat from my tablet, you can all still see Tanji, correct? Because yes. It puts her okay. I was like, wait a minute, when I do that, people not...
I mean, they may see you going like that. But
but you don't disappear. Okay. I just wanted
I
to
don't
make
think I
sure.
saw me the whole time.
Good.
Let us know.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure. So, Rain, um, I have the crumbling, which can be likened to the tower card. Oh, wait a minute. A quick message for you from Rain. Cover wall right now. I feel like I'm. Oh,
Wow.
wow. There you go. I'm going to paint
I love
empty.
it.
That's awesome. Yay. And hello, Color Lizzie. I saw you. Hi, Ivana. Hello. So, okay.
You're welcome, Rain.
Right. So the crumbling, which is also like the tower card in the tarot, things are coming apart. Things, the old is falling away, and it's time for starting something new. And here we go with the glare. Here it's kind of hard to see that, but the card says, "What are you clinging to?" And so there's that. I'm going to try to embiggen me. I think I'm going to start doing that for us, so that we. So I want people to make sure they see your cards. I know why I didn't think of that sooner. So it's kind of glaring on the bottom, but it's this beautiful, here's like the old building, like the tower, the lightning's coming down, it's falling apart, it has to, but on that other side, look at all the beautiful flowers and the hillsides and the pastures, and it almost looks like there's like kind of like the lawn and winding road. You've got this little like meandering path up to the top of the mountain, and you will get there. You just have to let fall what no longer serves you fall away, and then you can move forward. And that's perfect because according to this card, you're already, it's called you're already doing it. And so stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. And there's the north reference again. So a lot of just moving forward. Here she is on that path, and you're already on the process to it because it says right there you're already doing it. So you know that you have to let go of what's no longer serving you. It's painful and it might be taking a while, but in the end, there she is. She's up at the top, could very well be at the very top of this mountain, and she's looking over, and there's this beautiful pink purple sky and universe just waiting there for her to jump into, to just like do that leap of faith and just go right in. Right now, part of letting go and boundaries, well, of what, letting things that would no longer serve you, I got the boundaries card, and it asks, where do you need to establish better boundaries? So as you process further and move forward with what you're having to let go and starting your new path, you have to make sure that, like what she's doing right here, no, I have personal space. No, you take too much of my time. This person might be too negative. People want this, they want that. No, you have to make sure that you set healthy boundaries. um a lot of times we like to be selfless, and we give and we give and we give, and then to the point where we're absolutely drained. So this card can represent, creating those healthy boundaries and learning how to knowing that it's okay to say no, taking that time for yourself to replenish, to heal. And this could also be on energy levels as well. People just kind of in your life, that just like suck the energy out of you, really without saying anything. Um, just listening to that inner intuition, and knowing what boundaries you need to be set, that keeps you healthy and happy, focused and grounded on your path. And the last card I got was exactly that. How can you mother yourself? And you got the Star Mother. And I absolutely love this card because I absolutely love Marion. It's like that based this card off for her. And so that beautiful healing blue light, it's a, Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So by doing that, you set boundaries, because when you set boundaries and you walk away from people and things that no longer serve you, you find that beautiful peacefulness within yourself. And also, blue not is not only healing and spiritual, but it's also the color of your throat chakra, and that helps to open that up, and that you can speak for yourself. You can speak your truth. You can speak, when you're setting your boundaries. You can speak stepping forward into your new path and into new projects and things that you want to do in your life. So you have that beautiful support from the universe right there with you, behind you, around you, and not to forget also within you. So I hope that helps. And that was my first reading, I think, for Rain. So that was wonderful.
That was fabulous. See what Rain said?
I'm taking a look now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Awesome. That makes me feel. Oh, don't cry. Well, yes, cry.
Crying is always good.
Yes, it is good. So many times
helps.
we tell people, "Oh no, don't cry," but no,
You want to
it's
cry?
what we're
Cry.
supposed to do. It helps us heal. Really quick, Gertrude from. I can never pronounce Gertrude your last name right. I believe it's Sue. So Gertrude Sue, welcome. Thank you for joining us and making sure that I didn't miss anybody asking to be put on the list for the reading. And
Ben is next, I think, right?
Ben is next.
Ben, you're up.
And I believe, Ben, did you already type in sent? He might have.
Yeah, he just did now. Thanks, Ben.
Oh, there we go.
Got it. Nope, I found one. Woo! Chocolate cigar flavor. I don't know what that means, but that's what it's nice. Opening the gate for Ben. Ah! Whoa, as soon as I opened the gate for you, Ben. Oops. Whoo! What was that? That was a weird... Okay, we're not doctors of any kind. If you need to see one safely, please do so. For entertainment purposes only. It's like the second I opened the gate, I just got a cramp, like ow. Could be carpal tunnel. It's gone. It was just, like one of those, like you go to write something and you just go, ow, really, buddy? So it's just a quick twinge. Watch, may not be the right one, but watch one of your forearm. This is the forearm, right? No, bicep. Whatever. This part. Ow. And then it's a little sore, and then it's going into the thumb. Watch your calcium. There's a weird word one of your guides, like your grandma just threw at me. I don't know what this word is. I'm just gonna say it. Ocertone. It's probably not right, and I don't know what it means. Ocertone. Ocertone? I don't know what that is. Ooh, I'm excited. Google it and find out. If it has anything to do with prevention of osteoporosis or the bones or sometimes it's just like, for example, you're always in the same position for clicking a mouse or driving, and you get that, it's like a carpal tunnel. And it's weird because it just happened the second I opened your portal, your gate, to allow your energy to come in. So don't let that go. But if you're aware of it, or if it happens, get it checked out safely, or it could just be a vitamin deficiency, or certain foods. Talk to you got naturopaths, holistic healers, your doctor, your family doctor, whatever. It was weird. And maybe it could be indicative of muscle spasms, which you may or may not be aware of. But it was in here, went to here, the thumb, and then shot up in my thumb bone. And then ocertone? It sounds something like that. It's something like that. So let's get into the cards. So I shuffled, and the 3 cards for Ben. Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay. So I'll show you, got this guy. And then the Judgment or 6 of Swords kind of vibey, but I think I'm getting a bit of both, more Judgment right now. You also you notice your finger feels like the bone doesn't bend as well. Get it checked out. Red rum. Yeah. If you get it fixed now, it's something you might be able to nip in the bud. Or it could be one of those things, for example, you need to do, people don't think about this, but you gotta, folks, morning and night, safely, gently, for entertainment purposes only. Do your stretches with your hands and toes, because people forget. sometimes, my God, I feel like a naggy grandmother. You know to do your shoulders and gentle neck and your legs, but you're forgetting your fingers and your toes, folks. Right? So you gently, I mean, you don't do it my way because I'm very flexible and double jointed, but and I can touch. Ben is too. He's got abilities. But anyway, don't forget to safely, for whatever's good for you, do your hand and toe and feet stretches gently and safely, because people forget to do that and months go by and then they go to grab something and they're like, ow, because the muscles the fingers, the joints you haven't been stretching them regularly. Right. Red rum. So, you have to pay attention to all parts of your earlobes, your eyebrows, massage your scalp. Don't forget to gently do some those little stress balls, finger.
Those feel so good.
That feels good doing that. Whew. So that kind of thing. And also the, what am I getting with this one? Similar, the psilocybin family. So there's, dandelion root tea or whatever, mushroom tea, or maybe you need more mushrooms. Is there acetone or whatever that is in mushroom? Maybe there's something in mushrooms you're supposed to go towards or stay away from. Then don't look, Kala. I'm not going to stop being me. I'm not going to stop being me because you can't handle that. No. Don't look.
You do you, boo.
Don't look.
It's like this.
Right? But these, well, because it's like, is it oxytocin?
The love
hormone. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was, and I heard it garbled. But there might be benefits or something you need to be aware of, Ben. Either prevent going towards, or you're supposed to go towards some kind of the mushroom family or the fungus. Watch out for spores too. Then you've got this one. The hermit inner light. You have the wisdom and knowledge you seek. You're holding on to something, not sure what to do with it. It's time to... Okay, they gave me an expression. This is an example, Ben. This is what they want me to tell you. They're showing me a little kid collects fireflies in a jar on a beautiful summer night. Right? The kid is excited, and it's like, oh, I got Tinkerbell in a jar, and I'm so excited. Not realizing, not that you're doing this, but this is an example, that light, that little fairy, that little firefly or lightning bug has a family, has a purpose. It needs to be out of the bottle, and it can't be trapped. It needs to be free. When the child realizes this, they open up the lid, and the lightning bug flies out. They're willing to let it go, and they got their moment of happiness from the beautiful light that lightning bug provided. But in this card, I'm getting not knowing what to do with that magical little lightning bug, whatever that means to you. I'm not a lightning bugologist. If you need to see one safely, please do so for entertainment purposes only. You have this little magical light and you don't know what to do with it, right? So that's what you could talk to your teams and guides, ask before you go to sleep at night. Dream and write down, what do I do with my magic firefly ball light or whatever that is representing to you? Because holding on to it, what happens when you hold on to the firefly in the jar too long? The firefly dies and its magical light goes out. Don't murder fireflies, Ben. Don't do it. Don't be a firefly killer. Nobody likes that. Not that you would. I know. I love you, Ben. Don't let your light die, right? You have something special, magical, whatever it is. Okay? Don't kill a firefly magical light, Ben. You got to set it free. It's got to get out there. So, for example, you have an idea for something, but you're worried too much about how it'll be received or what. Don't worry about it. You have it for a reason. Let it go. Let it be free. Let it blossom. Share it or let it go so it can do its so it can do its thing. That'll help you move on. And any heavy burdens, don't worry about judgment, because anything Look at, there's the two magical lights. Ooh, this letting go of this light you're holding on to, not knowing what to do with, will blossom, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. It might spring off into two, like a two lights, and a share. Oh, and there's all these. I'm just noticing now. There's all these lights around,
Lots of
and
orbs.
moving on to a better, like, it's choppy. It's, you're like frustrated with something that you don't know what to do with, but once you let it go, it can do its own thing, and it'll bring you peace, and it'll be colorful and Wizard of Ozzy, like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. So without expecting anything, just let the little light go free, and it'll do its own thing. It'll come back to you double or 10 times fold. So I hope that helped you, Ben. Sending you kisses. White light chakras aligned, closing the gate. I need a quick smoke break. That's okay, Heather. It's melting. My MG's kicking in. I'm going to go have a quick smoke break, and then I'll be back. So feel free to read for Ben and then the next person, so that'll give me time.
Okay.
That's okay. Please and thank you.
All right.
Loves.
Okay, so Ben, for you, I got the Hawk Prince. Spirit communication and paying attention. So yes, you need to be paying attention to, like, oh, this glare on these cards. I love these cards. But there's just so much glare on them. So the Hawk Prince, spirit communication, paying attention. So paying attention to your body, like Tanji started out with. Whatever it's, sometimes if we're not feeling that there's something right, with, like she was suggesting, bones, body, even if it's a mood, or this is on all levels, because we have so many different parts that make us. We have our mental bodies, we have our emotional, our physical, our spiritual. So the Hawk Prince is just reminding you to listen to what spirit is communicating through you, and listening to your body. It has something important to say. So pay attention to that. I also had the Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. So this is kind of also like a tower moment, from tarot decks. Um, but with that shock or that surprise, it gets us to kind of look at something that we were not, that we weren't didn't have our attention onto or weren't paying attention to. So I like how those two cards fit together. So I mean, I've noticed more that you've been, since your vacation, that you've been on, that you are more like with me with the lightning. It's, and with the spirit communication, not just with your body but spiritually and reading. You are doing a lot of that more, and I'm seeing a growth in your reading, and moving from that total, and it says it might come as a shock. I mean, sometimes we have dreams, like I recently had dreams that was a shock, and it woke me up, and I knew it was a message moving forward in my abilities and moving forward in with my life. So sometimes those shocks might be a little uncomfortable, a little unsettling, but it's totally shifting our paradigm. And if we're open to that natural flow and just let it be and go into it without fighting it, like the two balls of light that Tanji had, kind of like the two lightnings coming out of her hands, and there's kind of like two lights above her head too. So I'm feeling like that's letting go of maybe self doubt, um, kind of maybe a little bit of nervousness, because at least I know I can speak for myself. Sometimes when I hear myself read, I can still tell the nerves in my voice, and I think that goes for a lot of us readers, because we want to make sure that we give the best reading that we can for people who come to us for their readings. So just know that any of that self doubt or unsure, or just let that go. Move in with the flow. Go with where that energy is taking you. And then the next card is the transformation card, the Swan Queen. Here, let me try to get the glare out here. Intuition and patience. So you are in the process transforming. You're more in connected with your intuition because there it is again, spirit communication with the Hawk Prince. Um, Total paradigm shift, intuition, transformation. So you're really going through um, a change. The Swan Queen, from the ugly duckling, though you were never ugly, you're always so cute and sweet, Ben. But from where we feel like we come from, that place of oh, I don't want to say the word insignificance because I don't want to put my energy. Well, but we kind of feel like when we see, at least for me, other readers, I see, I'm like, oh wow, those are really good messages. I need to work towards that, or I may not. We have to let that all go. This is the time for that transformation, for becoming that tiny little ugly ducky, ugly, yeah, the little duckling. Let's just say the little duckling, from the little duckling and into that transforming into that beautiful swan. We're coming into ourselves, and the next card is just incredible. Um, Gaia's garden, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. So this whole process, Ben, of listening to spirit, listening to your body, paying attention to what your guides are telling you, listening to your intuition, allowing that paradigm shift to move, letting go of what no longer serves you, moving into transformation, creating your intuition. I know patience is such a pain in the ass. I'm not good with patience. But when you get to that point, like with the becoming the swan, and then boom, fruition, abundance, and reaping. So everything that you are working towards is going to just um, it's going to come to fruition. It's going to be prosperous. You're going to be abundant. You are going to be just seeing an absolute change in um, not just how well you are reading, but just that sense of self, that transformation of self. Like the swan looking into the water and going, "Oh my goodness, who is that?" From when it was a little duckling. So it's that could be the paradigm shift. That could be the shock of going, "Oh my goodness, this is me. I really can do this. I'm really, oh wow," and just allowing that patience for all of those seeds and those abilities to grow, and it will just blossom into a beautiful garden. I know I ramble sometimes when I read, but I just want to make sure that I get the question out, the answer out properly. So I hope that helped, Ben. Um, uh, yes, Ben is an awesome reader. I always enjoy my reads from Ben. So he says, "Thank you, Amy." Oh, there, awesome. So we love you. You're great, Ben. Thank you for joining us. If you have to go and get your sleep, totally understand. It feels good because so many times Ben reads for me when I go on his channel and with Tanji and with Gerald. I'm always getting these readings, so it feels so good when Ben is able to pop into one of mine and I can return the favor. Yes, love that abundance, Ben. You're there. You're just allow that transformation to come and to look into that water and just see how beautiful. And that water is what's also going to, give life to that garden. You're going to nourish it. You're going to water it, and those seeds are just going to come up and they're going to blossom. Oh, love you too. Mwah. And really quick, I saw Nancy. I think we're still pretty good, Nancy. So let me get you on the list. Alrighty. So there's Tracy, and let's see. Let me take Ben off. So the next card reading is for Patricia. So Patricia, I'm going to go ahead with your read, and when Tanji is ready to come and jump back in, um, she will. You do what you got to do, and then it'll be my turn to take a run and go and take a little quick break. Yes, good night, Ben. Much love. Sweet dreams. Okay, for Patricia. Patricia. And thank you again, everybody, for joining Tanji and I. Please remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you can, and Tanji's starting to sell her cards. They're absolutely beautiful. They're incredible. Um, Help support her and everybody in my chat who has a channel. Please go ahead and put that in there as well. Oh, I just saw that, Rain. Thank you. I just saw that. Okay, so for Patricia, are we done? Yes, we're done. So I grabbed a whole different set of cards for Patricia. Oh, so we're getting an extra card. Okay. There seems to be a theme. Okay, so I was going to start with this one here first. Just to begin, Patricia, you have a female ancestor around you, and she is connecting with you through your third eye, your intuition. So um, that was the card was at the very end, but it felt like nope, should be the first card to start the reading with. So you do have a female ancestor, or this could also be a spirit guide, one of our brothers or one of our sister ET family. So remember that she is around you, and that she connects with you strongly with your intuition through your third eye. So I will set her aside. And so the first card I got was Mount Shasta Lemurian energy, connection to earth power, ley lines, and star seeds. So I'm feeling like she's saying she's communicating with you. She's letting you know that you have been attempting communication. She hears you. Um, you are totally connected with earth power, with the earth, with all the ley lines, and that harmony, equal, connected, and gratitude. These are all the messages on this card for you. So I'm feeling like there is, because I'm looking at the next card here. So she's with you, and I believe this is how she's connected with you with Lemurian energy. Um, that you are a star seed, that you are connected to the earth very strongly, to the power of the earth. Um, and with that comes, harmony, feeling connected, and having gratitude. But the next card is you're not learning life's lessons. I love this card, how the little guy's pointing. There's something she's saying that um, you are either overlooking intentionally or unintentionally, because sometimes certain lessons that we have to learn or things that we need to see isn't always so very comfortable, and but we need to look at them, whether that be if we're doing shadow work with ourselves with healing our past or healing things within ourselves. At the moment it could represent possibly individuals in our life that no longer have a positive influence in our lives that we need to walk away from. And that's kind of what I'm feeling, because when I look down, I also have this card, believe what is right in front of you. So this little guy is basically saying you are not looking at what is right in front of you. So I'm feeling like there's something that you have to let go of. There is something that you have to face. Something, and it's not like earth shattering, but it's something that may make you feel uncomfortable. But you are connected to the earth. You are connected with spirit. You do ask for guidance, and that evidence or energy has been brought to your attention. And it's one of those kind when you want to kind of look away and say maybe not, or I can't handle that right now, but it needs to be. And the last card is trust the timing, and patience is virtue. So have patience with yourself. work through what it is that you need to work through these lessons, and just trust that the timing and everything that is happening up to now um, is meant to be, and it'll help you grow, and that will help you to be able to move forward. And she is with you, and she hears you when you talk to her, and that she's there to support you. I hope that helped. I did see a certain person.
That
Okay.
was great.
So just making sure I didn't miss any other. Here, let me turn you over to Tanji.
Thank you, darling. That was wonderful.
All right. Now I'm going to run really quick and get a sip. So I'll be right back.
Okay, honey. Thank you. Patricia. So we got 3 cards for you. We got the comedian, it could be just someone who's passed and wants to say hi, or a guide from the other side, or a relative. Excuse me, speak your truth, get out your gas. The hermit, the little guy going within, seeking the wisdom and knowledge from a comedy perspective. And then feeling connected or tied to something that you're not really interested in being connected and or tied to anymore. I'm sorry I wasn't purposely not paying attention to what Heather was saying, but I was doing my thing, washing my hands and coming back in the room. I don't know if she mentioned it, but I got like grandma type energy, or great grandma, female matriarch, I almost said monarchy, of the family. Sometimes the matriarch of the family feels like she's royalty, or it could be the queen, I don't know. And the guides, every time the guides are around, I get loud and animated and my nose itches. So they're trying to get you to pay attention to, so that grandma, matriarch, higher female feminine energy was showing me a kitchen. And to me, that is the congregation of where she felt most comfortable and happy. And so she's coming through to say, and a male guide. It's actually a male guide, male energy, male guide, because it doesn't matter of gender to get. You don't have to be female to have female energy, and vice versa. But this guy came through. He's a comedian. He's like satirical. What is it? Deadpan. He could just have a normal face and just say something so funny, have people rolling. And he was great in not expressing, he'd just say it and still have the same face. So he's coming through. And then they want to say, you're feeling connected to something you don't want to feel connected to any longer. It's time to go within and talk to your guides and teams, whatever you believe in, whoever they are to you. And talk to them, because like a friend, they don't know to help unless you ask, right? And give them permission to intervene or help you, or give you wisdom and guidance or solace. Find a quiet spot or whatever you're comfortable with doing, meditating or sleeping on it, and asking for info when you wake up. And make sure you clarify, I want to, in a positive, whatever you want to do it, but I say in a positive way, please give me the info I need during my dreams, and let me remember it so I can wake up and record it or write it down. That kind of thing. There's something you need to think and ponder on before taking action, because, for example, you're connected to someone in a group, neighborhood watch, and you're like, I'm putting time and energy into this. This is an example. And I've got the tools for it, and I'm connected to the group, but I'm not feeling your mother and brother comedian, right? Coming through. I'm just not feeling it's for me anymore. And that's fine. Like, people, places, things, situations, you outgrow them. And people forget that that's okay to do, and not to feel guilty about not wanting to be connected to something, even if you have the resources or you studied years for something and you're applying your knowledge, but you're not feeling like you're connected to it, but you're not feeling like it's going anywhere. It's okay to change direction. So you need to contemplate, really think about, and your guides and the comedian and your grandmother are coming, or mother are coming through to let you know that that's okay to contemplate, go deep, go within, And really, if you don't want to be connected to it anymore, you take the steps needed in a positive way that's good for you and your situation and those involved. That it's okay not to feel guilty to say thank you, but no thank you. So I hope that helps you, Patricia. Close the gate. Send you your kisses where the chakras aligned. Boop.
Woo! Ooh,
That was a good one.
that was a
Thanks,
lot
guys.
that came out.
Yeah.
All righty. So we have Amy. Oh, I love the sound of that. Whenever you play that, I just love the sound of that.
Sound cleansing. I cleanse the energy. Yeah.
So, Amy, when you have your question in mind, remember to send it to Tanji's guys and then type in sent when you're ready. And then we'll go from there.
So who's left on the list after Patricia?
So we have, after Amy, we have Kirsten and Nancy. And then we're done.
Amy, Kristen, Nancy. Perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to talk to you backstage for a few, and then I got to go make meatballs.
Yes.
It's been a while. Thank you, darling. Got it.
Yep.
Sending you white like kiss the chakras aligned. Opening the gate. What does Amy's guys want Amy to pay attention to right now? Yeah. A menagerie of cleansing space. A menagerie of cleansing space for your home environment and what you consider your home. Okay, it's obvious. Anything else? Can you tell me something she doesn't know or is not aware? Sock drawer. They're showing me a dresser. There's something in the bottom drawer. Look in the bottom drawer. Maybe you'll find a missing sock you're worried about. See, this is the thing. Sometimes when you scream out loud, where's that other sock? And you just let it go and you don't think about it again. Well, on the other side, it reverberates a lot because it's energy and sound. And so the peaceful spaceship lounge where everyone who's passed on, because just because you're dead doesn't mean you stop existing. For me anyway, I've experienced. They're in the peaceful spaceship lounge having ice cream and coffee, and they hear booming through their speakers, where's my other sock? So they're running around looking for it, and by the time they find it and get back to you, however long, because time's different there, and your message is, look in the bottom drawer for that missing sock. You're like, what? That's the message you have to say? Because that came through strong. That's what they heard. So they're like, yeah, well, you asked us, so we're telling you. So could be insignificant to you. Amy's missing a couple of stuff. There you go. Listen, it's like a roommate or someone you live with who's always around, and you're talking to yourself out loud, and you walk around and you go, where's my toothbrush? And maybe you're not specifically wanting to get an answer, but they come running up the stairs and go, oh, your toothbrush is in the bathroom on the third shelf. And you're like, I wasn't talking to you. Wait, what? And you're like, yeah, I heard you say that. So be careful what you put out there as far as, questions or whatever, because sometimes you'll get an answer whether you want it or not. And it's that kind of situation. So, I mean, I'm always grateful, even if it's little things someone would think is insignificant. I'm so grateful to get an answer. Because there is a pink sock I still can't find. It's been 3 weeks. So where's that pink sock? 2 months from now, I'll probably hear that. Your pink sock is in the such and such. But that kind of thing. Okay. Amy. Ooh. All right. So some of these cards are my personal private use, obviously, because I can't sell them. Like the Jack Skellington one that I made. So we've got Celebration Wedding Cake. This is it's just one single woman on the cake. But she's celebrating her own celebratoriness. What? She's celebrating her own unique beauty and celebrating her. Wow. So that it's like that saying, marry yourself. You can't find the happiness you seek, marry yourself or whatever. something like that. Celebrate you. Um, and commitment to yourself. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Ceremony, commitment to yourself, Amy. Devotion to yourself, loyalty, promises, vows that you keep. You know, symbolically marrying yourself, meaning what that traditional of marrying somebody else would mean to you, do to yourself. Self-love,
Mm-hmm.
self-care. That comes
Yep.
up a lot. Jack Skellington. He's very happy being himself. He's comfortable in his own skin. Get it? He's a skeleton. Wait. He's a skeleton. And then the cat, the orange cat, and she had this in readings before I've given her about an orange cat or a brightly colored. I mean, it could be a calico, but I've picked up like an orange cat, which is symbolic of they're very lucky. They're very, all animals and cats are, but specifically for you for this reading, Amy, with this card is indicative of, to me, the guides are saying, is that a special, unique opportunity and or actual cat or creature will come in that is symbolic of creativity, joy, luck, protection, devotion, which goes hand in hand with what a marriage would be, right? So you don't have to be married to feel loved and nurtured and keep promises and celebrate. Marry yourself vibe. I'm getting. So it's not a love reading for a relationship. It's a love reading for yourself, and that once you show the universe, yay, I'm celebrating me. This comes in, be it in cat, animal, or a situation form, and being comfortable being yourself, right? And in the end of the movie, no spoilers of Nightmare Before Christmas, if anyone hasn't seen it, it all works out in the end. Putting a smile on your face because you love, cherish, protect, commit to yourself. This good thing comes in and it has a happy ending. Patricia, did you get my sock, girl? Aw, thanks, huh? That's funny. Hope that helped you, Amy. Close the gate. Sending your kisses. White light chakras aligned. Boop, over to you, Heather.
She said, spot on, Tanji.
Yay! Thank you, darling.
So, Amy, you got a reading from me last night. So, I just went ahead and picked out a cute little set of cards that put a smile on your face. I grabbed out my gummies just for you. So, here's my gummy tarot. There's the Ace of Pentacles. So, everything that you need is going to be coming handed to you. You will have your security, you will have your prosperity, your abundance, um, new projects, new ideas. Um, that's you right there. Everything is going as is. Ace of Wands, new creativity, new ideas coming. Another ace, and there's your little castle on the hill right there. And I had kind of had a little laugh when you said about missing a sock. I was like, hey, we found the missing sock, but actually that's a little gummy bear that's been smacked on the end of the wand. So, but it kind of looked like a sock. So you right off the bat, you have, you know, new beginnings with prosperity, your material plans, your process of getting ready to go to move, whatever your health. This also reflects your health. So you do have things moving forward. Things are coming to you. Your creativity, your idea, your projects are coming to you. I have the Fool card. There you are. You're ready to jump off that cliff with your little doggy right there. Oh, look, Tangy, it's orange. It's not a kitty, but it's a little doggy. So we got a little orange red doggy right there. So there's your companion. You're smiling, and um, it's going to be successful. But right now, like everything, we have the Hain man or the Hain gummy. And so right now, what you are going through is giving you a different perspective. It's helping you to see that, yes, you have your goals and everything that you planned for, but there are also things that you hadn't thought of that need to be taken into consideration. And I think that this is what this little guy is representing. I know it's frustrating. He's got that no, but it's there to show you that all this good stuff is coming, but you have to look at other things, have that different perspective so you can prepare, um, and move forward now, going forward with your plans and what you want to do. So that's my reading for you, girl.
Yay, that was fabulous.
I love this deck. I don't pull it out too often, but when I do, it just gives me the happies.
I loved it when you said this little gummy bear guy smacked in the top of the rod. I
was like,
lost it.
There's the little sock. Oh,
It was like
sock, that's a gummy.
cartoon. Cards of blind.
Yes. So next up is
Right, Rain?
is Kirsten. So Kirsten, when you have your question in your mind and you send it to Tanji, please type in send.
Thank you.
And are you doing good, girl? You have enough energy?
Yes,
okay.
I'm good. We've got this Kirsten and then two more?
No, one more after Kirsten.
One more, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, even better. Thank you. Thank you, Kirsten.
So,
got it. Sending your white light kisses, chakras aligned, opening the gate. This message is brought to you by take a moment to chill and relax for yourself, Kirsten. That's what your guides want. Ooh, she's got the Rico Suave. She has worldly man energy guides coming in going, hey, baby, we're chilling. Let's chill in the garden in the atrium. Is there a sunroom or a porch you can go chill out on? Love and hugs to you too, Amy. Okay. Kirsten. Find out the truth in your own private way, I just heard. Okay. Whatever that means to you. I'm just the messenger. Just the messenger. Write it down. Forgot what I said. I got it out. You're currently sitting on your porch chilling. I know, because the otherworldly man guy. You know, I don't drink beer often, but when I do, those kind of guy. That's funny. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Kirsten, 3 cards. Bam, bam, bam. Ooh. Remember, a lot of these cards are for my own personal use and not for sale because of the imagery. But I still have 644 Oracle card deck. Woo! Left for sale on my channel. Come with a bonus signature card. So, Kirsten, you got, regardless of gender, male energy celebrating. Woohoo! Yeah. The Tangled Tower. So it's one of those with me, with this card right now, Kirsten, it's a situation where it is a happy accident, like Bob Ross would say. Mm-hmm. What does he say? Something. Happy accidents. I forget. There's a quote. I do know it. I have the cards and everything, and I watch Bob Ross stuff, but I forget it right now because I'm not supposed to focus on it. A happy tower moment. It turns out to be a happy accident. 11323, 11322, and then 11323 on the timer. So 1's 13's 23, 1, 2, 3, things falling into place. A happy entanglement, a happy tangled tower, a happy accident, a celebration. This could be together, this reading, or it could be separate messages with each card. So you got male energy celebration, maybe a same-sex couple is getting married, or a same-sex couple is inviting you to a celebration. Something turns out to be a happy accident and happy little trees, right? Which is kind of the tree going on our head. And or maybe you've been flirting with the idea of changing your hair color up. Now it's assigned to, yes, pretty pastels if you're into that, or whatever color. And then one of my faves I made, Einstein on the chalkboard. I love him. So there's a couple of quotes that, there's a quote that I always embrace. It's not my business what anyone else thinks of me. Take me or leave me. It doesn't bother me what you think. I don't care because I'm comfortable with being myself. Not that I would purposely go out of my way to upset anybody, but I'm comfortable with being me. And he always said, it's not my business what anyone thinks of me. So that's what comes to mind. I don't know where it's placed because I'm, just a messenger, but stay true to you, boo. Stay true to you, Kristen. Also, relativity. Maybe there's relations that are going to be getting married soon. E equals MC square. Something it's I'm like, is it time travel? Is it math? Is it no, it's relativity. It's relative. And also it's none of your business what anyone thinks of you. So if you're okay with that, you'll come out as the pastel queen. I don't know what that means, but it kind of look at blue and pink and purple, blue. There's these colors. Maybe there's a celebration. A couple's expecting a baby. It might be a girl or twins, boy and a girl.
Ooh.
Your baby was just proposed 2 days ago. Ha!
Wow.
Thank you for the feedback, darling. So take that as you will. And I hope that helped you. Kirsten. I'm sorry. Were we saying Kristen?
Kirsten.
I'm sorry. Kirsten.
Kirsten.
It's probably Kirsten. I'm sorry, darling. You know me. But thank you, darling. Thank you. I hope that helped you. Sending your kisses, white light chakras aligned. Close the gate. Take it away out there.
And just for Kirsten, I went through my deck and I found the card. We don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents.
Thank you. That's it. We don't make
From
mistakes.
the Bob Ross deck. And yes, people, there is Bob Ross cards. And I found these thanks to Tanji. Thank you very much. Okay, so Kirsten, companionship, animals. When Tanji was saying you were sitting on your porch by yourself, I was thinking, yep, she's sitting by herself, but she's got all this beautiful nature around her. She has her animals. I feel like you really connect with the animal kingdom. You truly appreciate and love animals in your life. Even if it's just maybe a couple of animals, or pet at home. But when you go in nature, you can appreciate the birds, the bees, the butterflies, the bunnies, everything. You just absolutely love nature, and nature loves you, because I love too how these little fox are just like sleeping in this woman's arms. So you're very attuned, connected to nature. Um, and there's you and your house sitting on your porch, that little person right there in that whole building. So there's again, connection, the biome. You're connected to nature, you're connected to your home, to your land. um, just even sitting on your porch, that makes me think, okay, then you have a backyard possibly, and you can see the animals and you can appreciate them. And the last one is, you may be happy surrounded by your animals by having your you time. I feel like you could be very happy just being on your own in nature with animals, but also to forget not to that you speak your truth. You have beautiful things to say, you have powerful things to say, you have wisdom that you love to share, that you can give to people, and not to be afraid of speaking that truth, of sharing that wisdom with everybody. And it says here, speaking your word. I thought I said world, but too, that could be the same thing. Speaking your truth, your words to the world. I mean, she's just jumping up there out of that beautiful little horn with music and just allowing that to come right out. And last card that follows that is more breath, more air. So make sure, you speak your truth. You love life, you embrace life. And every now and then, when you need to take that deep breath, we have to remember, breathing in that earth energy and releasing it out and returning it to, the earth, because she'll take it and she'll transmute it and transform it into something positive. So, um, to me, these are just beautiful cards. I just feel like you are so connected and happy and love nature. Um, those little things just connect with you. But to remember that you have so much wisdom to share with other people. And if you're, wait a minute, you said about a wedding coming up. Um, it just came to me. I don't know if you plan on maybe singing at the wedding or at the reception too, or if
Or
you
getting her
have
hair done. and a pastel lighter or lighter funky
Yeah.
cocoa.
And then maybe even giving a speech or giving, when they go around and they ask you, to give a toast. Um, don't be afraid to speak your truth, that wisdom. They will love that you will share. They'll touch their hearts.
Right?
Mhm.
Excellent. And I also got maybe the happy little accident is she went to dye her hair and it turned out bright purple, but it works out great.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Start a new trend.
yes.
You're welcome, Kirsten.
So nailed it. Oh, well, that's good to hear. Oh Lord, no staining. Okay. And I do need to cover my grays, she said, Nancy. Don't we
Like
all?
Jeff Goldblum says, it's everyone's God-given right to sing. Whether you can do it well or not, it's your universal right.
I love Jeff Goldblum. He's awesome.
Especially at weddings, nobody cares. They just want you to have fun, right? It turned out black. Like
All righty. Well, I'm glad
okay.
you were happy with your reading, Kirsten. Thank you. And for our
One,
last
two, one,
reading,
one, two on the timer for Nancy.
oh, for Nancy. Nancy, if you're still here, go ahead and type in sent when you're ready. And I'll put Tanji into the.
Darling. Nancy, are you still here, darling? Nancy Riker, are you here? Nancy Riker, type sent in, dear.
Oh, hi, Joji.
Hey,
See you pop
ciao.
in.
There's Nancy. Thank you. Woo, got it. Thank you, darling. Croissants. Okay, marshmallow croissants. I don't know what that means. Is that a thing? Sending white light kisses, chakras aligned, opening the gate. I'll take a
Oh, wow, you
marshmallow.
saw it before I did.
I'm looking at my phone. StreamYards is slow, and we are 20 seconds or less faster than them. Yeah. All right, stop jumping out of the deck. Okay. Yeah, your guide's got something to say. All right. Here we go. Nancy, 1, 2, 3. Wow, this is a wonderful stalker card. Oh, 2 cards that came out earlier. Could have different messages. The psilocybin fun family. The fun guys. Watch out for pollen and spores. I'm not an allergologist. Allergist? I'm not an allergologist or an allergist or a fun guy specialist. If you need to see one safely, please do so for entertainment purposes only. Yeah. Mushroom tea, mushroom bank. Ooh, maybe there's a riverbank with mushrooms on them. And remember, there's good like people. There's good mushrooms and then there's bad mushrooms or toxic. So watch out. But the psilocybin fun farm. What? The fun guys and the fungi, the little beings in nature may not be actual mushrooms, but you could come across a fairy ring, the mushroom ring, connecting with nature, watching out for spores and pollen, watching out for toxins and pesticides on people spray on weeds and stuff and things, and I wish they wouldn't do that. There's natural, like vinegar is a great natural way to get rid of weeds. Not saying that you're doing that. I'm just saying in general. But Nancy, I love this. We got Nosferatu, my lover and husband. I wonder what he's thinking. He looks so intense. His eyes are closed. I don't know. I'm worried. And he's going, I'm craving a marshmallow croissant. Big old treat. That's all he's thinking of. He's not thinking about anything deep. But hi, Kelly, how you doing? Thanks for coming, boo. But Nancy, somebody, could be the feminine, is wondering what the other person is thinking and going through their mind. And the other person's like deep in thought. But really, they could be thinking about, I think I need to go in the mountains or get fresh air. Maybe some adrenaline stuff. Maybe some bungee skateboarding and maybe a big baguette. Right? So, fun. And you can put them all together. Hi, Serena. How you doing? Thanks for coming, boo. Nancy, you can put them all together. Fun with your partner or significant other or something or someone you love. Outdoor activities, and then go get some healthy alternative to takeout. What do you call those vendor cart Snack cart. Food truck. Food truck. Thank you. Ooh, I haven't had food truck food in forever. 3 years. Yeah, since 2019. Or no, 2018. It's been 4.5 years since I had food truck food. I'm disgusted with myself. I need to go find a good food truck. But anyway, I digest. I digress. Love what you do. Get outside safely. Take your partner. Talk to your partner. Talk to someone, whoever you're close to. You're wondering what they're thinking or how their thoughts are on something. Ask them. Have a conversation. And then woohoo! Go out and there's 2 outdoor nature scenarios. So maybe go outside, take a picnic, go have some fun. Communication is key, but it's not what you think. And so, for example, maybe you think so and so feels one way, and once you talk to them and find out, once you get them to open up, you find out it's nothing to do with what you thought. So maybe the concerns will be assuaged, the fears will be assuaged, but you won't know until you speak and have a conversation. Or maybe it's maybe it's like, for example, I wonder how he feels about our boat cruise. He's not saying anything. And he's thinking, oh, I'm going to have to take anti-seasickness pills. And I really don't want to go on this cruise, but I'm doing it to make her happy. And he really wants to go, jump in the mountains and take a hike with a giant baguette or something like that. You can have a happy compromise, but you can talk about it. Open conversation. Don't feel pressure to have that. Whatever. It could be something else. It could be talking about, changing your bread or not eating bread or whatever. Whatever it is, have a conversation and get out in nature together. Hope that helped you, or a family member or a dog, whoever is your that you love. Hope that helped you, Nancy. Close the gate. Sending your kisses, white light. Chakras aligned.
All right.
Over to you, Heather.
So, first card, Nancy. Water source for life, purity and cleanse. So, are you getting enough water? Make sure that, this is a good card for all of us. We need to make sure that we get plenty of water in our bodies to help us stay healthy and cleansed. Another good thing, too, for a lot of energy workers, even if you have to be attuned or trained in Reiki, is to just, when you go to pour a glass of water, just holding your hands over it and just imagining love and light going into that water and asking for that to help cleanse the water, to help you cleanse your body and to keep you healthy and in a happy state, in a healthy state. Um, the other card I got, if you don't listen, you can't resonate. So I don't know if spirit guides have been trying to contact. Yes, next card. Your ancestors are with you in spirit. So they have been trying to talk to you, sending you messages, helping you guide because you're looking for um, guidance on your path. Because the last card I got was choices. Your intuition leads your soul's path. So here you're on the road and you're trying to figure out which way to go. So listen to your ancestors. They are there, and even spirit guides, as well as with your ancestors. All your support, your spirit support, who and what you see as creator, they are with you. They're supporting you. They are communicating with you, but you need to listen a little bit closely. Because it says if you don't listen, you can't resonate. So, and I think part of that, to help you do that, to help you to be able to resonate, is going and making sure that you're getting plenty of water in your body. This could also be going and maybe sitting by a body of water as well. That helps you. I know that helps me connect with my spirituality and my emotions and my abilities to listen, especially after a day at the park with Shan by the Niagara River. Some of those nights after we're done and I go to sleep at night, I have some really interesting dreams, a lot more than I can remember afterwards. So
Right.
I water is so powerful. So I love how the cards tell a story going forward and how they go backwards. So plenty of whoops, here we go. Plenty of water, It will help you to resonate and listen to what your guides and spirit ancestors are trying to tell you on your continuing path to your spirituality and what you're meant to do, where you're meant to go, and what um, yeah, just your past journey, your purpose. They're there to give you the signposts, so to speak. So, um, and that's it for that. But I couldn't resist, Tangi.
She's Pisces water. That was fabulous, by the
Oh,
way.
really? Cool. Because I pulled that out to find that card, I had to pull out a little card, and it's perfect for the collective, especially us ladies in here, because we've been talking about our hair. Here
Ooh.
we go. Let's put a little highlights in here just to make the little rascals just sparkle in the sun. And that's the card
I
that came
love
out.
it.
That's the card that came out. When you do it, when you drop it, booyah. It's there.
Mic drop.
So let's get
All
to
right,
the
I'll pull a
highlight,
card from
do
the
our
collective.
hair,
Ooh.
get that pastel in there.
Thanks everybody
fun.
for coming.
Yes, thank you,
That's
everybody.
funny. She says she's a Pisces. Well, just before I did Nancy's reading, this came out, and I put it back in. And I said, if it comes out again, I'll use it.
Water.
But it came out for now for the collective.
There you go. Water. I mean, that's a good card for all of us. We need water.
Keep your eyes hydrated. Keep your body hydrated. And this beautiful fish being with angel wings is on top of a bird bath pouring water. Make sure you have a solid footing. Get out in nature, hydrate, take care and protect your eyes. Also, watch out, pollen season, allergy season in the northern hemisphere now. Right?
Yeah.
Clean your bird baths. Don't forget those who have outdoor ornaments and decorations. Clean, fresh. Because I know sometimes when I was younger, I used to just empty out the old water and put in the new. You have to empty it out and clean it safely. And use something natural if you can, like vinegar, whatever. And then rinse that 2 or 3 times carefully. And then fill it with fresh water. Yep. So the animals in nature can have fresh, clean surface to drink on as well. Hope that helped you collect them.
Yep.
Water is life, and we're mostly water. Yeah.
Water is life.
So is the planet.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you, everybody.
Tanji.
This is fabulous. I love you guys.
You get to use your cards for the first time on my channel. I'm so excited.
You want to quickly see the back? So we got 5 different backs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you, little guy? There you are. They're all indicative of me, representing me. We got the diviner.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh my God, I'm animated and loud. That one.
Oh, I love all of those. Those are so cool.
Calm and collective on the spaceship in my Empress High Priestess energy. I'm floating in space. This is where my spaceship is. Roman Biscotti. And I'm an alien unicorn. I do have other bags for future. I might do unicorn bags. For the next second batch, I'll be maybe ordering later in the month. But I don't think you can tell, but he has the coolest little, it's really good texture, brushy bristle things on the bottom of his feet. So he cleans I clean when I walk in my alien suit. Yeah. Because I have photos of these beings. They're important to me. But the movie The Last Whimsy just made me have an epiphany when I saw that years ago about how the alien was an actual suit. It wasn't what they look like. It was just their protective outer. So I really want these booties. Like,
just be careful if you're walking across a carpet and you go to touch somebody.
I don't have carpets, but I just while I walk. I mean, 2 in 1. Love it. I love it. Yeah, so that's the bags. I have historical decks left, 44 cards. Check out the description in my my funny card infomercial I have on the channel, Roman Biscotti. Thank you.
Yes, it's wonderful. Please go check it out. It is
the fabulous Ange, Tiny Trinkets and Tarot was in it.
When I saw
Thank
that,
you. It was amazing.
Lost it.
Wasn't she amazing? She's amazing.
I lost it.
She's a natural for infomercials. We love you, Ange.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay,
All
everybody.
right. Thank
Love
you
you.
for
Bye.
coming. Bye.